Doing good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful, guys. Don't get yourself scammed. This is scamming season, so be careful in scamming season. A lot of wolves in sheep clothing. So don't let nobody slide into your DMs and try to pretend they're me and get you to send them money for some harebrained investment scheme. Please be careful, guys. I don't do that. I never have done that type of stuff, and I never will. I don't care if it's on Facebook. I don't care if it's in the comment section of the YouTube videos. I don't care if it's on Instagram, TikTok, X. No matter where I'm present, there are gonna be people impersonating me, coming after you, trying to scam you, because I'm in this financial game, right? So just be on the lookout for that, guys. Don't allow people to scam you. Please don't allow people to scam you. Don't allow them to come into your DMs, send you messages thinking it's me. It's not me. And then you send them money and they scam you. And then all of a sudden you do find the real me and you're upset. So please, guys, don't be sending people money through the internet, especially when you don't know who they are. Just because they come in and say they somebody don't mean they really that person. So just don't send people money over the internet. How about that? How about that? How about get your brokerage account, go down in that description box and click on that Mumu link, open up your brokerage account, put your own money in your brokerage account, and buy some big boy blue chip paper assets. And be patient, be disciplined, be consistent, and build you some wealth. Do that, and then you're perfect. You ain't got to worry about nobody scamming you. You ain't got to worry about nobody scamming you. Get down in the description box, click on the Mumu link, open up your Mumu account, get you up to 15 free stocks. When you put $100 in your Mumu brokerage account, you're going to get 5 free stocks. When you put $1,000 in your Mumu brokerage account, you're going to get 15 free stocks, publicly traded companies. Now you're on your way to building wealth. We're going to talk about here in a second what the Fed is basically warning people. When it comes to Nvidia, Microsoft, other tech companies, they're warning you, they're giving you a warning about building wealth. They're giving you a warning. It's a flashing green light, not red light, flashing green light, but it's a warning light, but it's green. Have you ever seen a warning light that's green? Well, you will today. It's a green warning light. Please pay attention and transfer some wealth to yourself and to your family. Okay? We're going to talk about that in a second. But like I said, though, get down in the description box and click on that Mumu link and open up your Mumu account today. Get yourself up to 15 free stocks. Put yourself in position, because I'm telling you, once you hear what I got to say today, guys, you're not going to want to miss this. What people are predicting. What I'm predicting. Again, I'm not an expert here. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. If you want to stay in your same financial predicament you're in right now, stay there. But for those of you that are raising your hand and saying, listen, man, I know you're no expert, but yeah, I want to listen to how I can get myself some wealth transferred to me. I've been working my tail off for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, and I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this hamster wheel. I'm tired of this rat race. Please show me a way to get myself off this hamster wheel, get myself out of this rat race. I need for you to walk me through a wealth transfer blueprint that can get me out of this rat race, that can get me off this hamster wheel, that can get me out of this matrix that I've lived in all of my life, where I've never been independent. I've always been dependent on a paycheck from the 1%. I want to get myself out of that lifestyle. I want to get out of the rat race. And I want to get in a slower pace of life where my assets take care of me and I'm independent. That's what we're talking about here, guys, on this channel. We talk about taking yourself from being dependent to independent. And you can start today by getting down in that description box and clicking on that Mumu link and start your independence journey. Start your independence journey today. Get down to that description box, guys, and click on that Mumu link, and let's get yourself going. Open up that Mumu account, fund that Mumu account, get you up to 15 free stocks. No excuses. Oh, I don't know how to use it. Well, I got you covered. Send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Send me an email and say, Richard, I'm tired of being dependent on the 1%. I've opened my Mumu account. I put me some money in it. Now, please send me them tutorial videos so I can learn how to use this app so I can start transferring some wealth to myself. Because you don't want to miss this last part of 2024, guys. You don't want to miss it. I keep telling y'all, time in the market is better than trying to time it. Time in the market, guys. Get yourself in the market. Again, not your financial advisor, not trying to tell you what to do, but if you want to build yourself some wealth, you're going to need assets. How you going to get assets if you sit on the sideline the whole time and you never get into the market, you never get into real estate, you never build a business, you never buy stocks, ETFs, you never do any of that stuff, but you expect to build wealth? How? Just like I told my wealth builders this morning in a post that I made on the fastest growing financial community on Patreon, by the way. You can join through my website, www.richardfain.net, second link down in the description box. You see the shirt I got on today. What does it say? Wealth Builder. One of my good people over in the mentorship club, Miss MJ, she has a company that makes these. She gave me a couple of them. Aren't they awesome? Wouldn't you like to be a wealth builder? See, I'm an official wealth builder. I got the shirt. You got to get the shirt if you want to be an official wealth builder. And I know what some of y'all in the wealth builder community are saying. Well, golly, Richard, how do I get the shirt? We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Because the financial community is not a place where we're going to do any of that stuff. We'll figure that out. But for now, just know, wealth builder. If you want to join the wealth builders, get to my website. Click on that membership button. Click on that join button. Get yourself one of these. Get yourself. Now, I don't have any of these shirts on my website or anything like that. Like I said, Miss MJ, she made this for me. But I love it. Anybody can go make a t-shirt to say wealth builder, guys. Right? Anybody can do that. Wealth builder is not about the t-shirt. It's about your state of mind. Right? Even though the t-shirt is very nice and it looks great, I love it. The t-shirt don't make me become wealthy. Up here makes me become wealthy. What goes on between these two ears, what makes me become wealthy? Not the t-shirt, although I love the t-shirt. Become a wealth builder. But you got to stop thinking about things are going to make you wealthy. T-shirt is a thing. This thing ain't gonna make me wealthy. I can wear it every day. Don't wash it until it get raggedy and stinking. I can wear it every day. It's not gonna build any wealth for me. What's up here between these two ears is what's gonna build wealth for me. That's what the wealth builders are all about. This private financial community, fastest growing financial community on Patreon. That's what it's all about. It's about getting this together. And if you want to go out and buy your t-shirt and put wealth builders on it, perfect. But the t-shirt ain't going to build you no wealth. What's going to build your wealth is between these two ears. Stop being emotional. Start being logical. Being logical is going to help you build wealth. Being emotional is going to keep you broke. Continue being emotional about everything in your life, especially financial, you will stay broke. You better turn on your logical thinking cap. I would encourage you guys to join the wealth builders. Matter of fact, you know something? hey, I'm going to start giving the Wealth Builder t-shirts away for free. But you got to be a wealth builder. There are going to be some certain criteria I want you to hit from a participation standpoint, and I'm going to give you a Wealth Builder t-shirt for free. You ain't got to buy nothing. Oh, what my God, this guy is giving, he is crazy. The merch, he could make millions in merch. See, that's where y'all guys don't understand what's happening here. See, some things in life are bigger than money. This is where a lot of y'all get lost and get set back in your life because all you think about is money. It are things, guys, that in this world that mean more to me than money. I'll give the t-shirt away for free at my cost. Or I'll pay Miss MJ to give them away for free. But you got to be a wealth builder. You got to be serious about turning your financial life around. You got to understand, guys, it's not about the t-shirt. It's about what's up here. So come join us on the Wealth Builders. Get you a Wealth Builder t-shirt. We're going to give them away for free. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know how I'm going to figure it out, but I'm going to figure it out at my cost. I'm going to figure it out. But you got to be a wealth builder and you got to participate. That's the key. You're not going to come over there and not participate. Then I don't consider you a wealth builder. See, wealth builders participate in building their wealth. That's the key. So if you come over to the Wealth Builders and you join, you got to participate. Once you hit a certain level of participation, you get a Wealth Builder t-shirt for free. How about that? Because I know a lot of folks on the Wealth Builders are concerned. How do we get one? You're going to get it for free, but you're going to participate in order to get it for free. Fair enough? All right, let's keep moving. Let's get on out here because I know some of y'all, golly, when is he going to get to the meat and potatoes? Okay, we can get to the meat and potatoes now. I'm done. I'm tired of this. We didn't come in 20 minutes late. There you go. Boom, poof. Problem solved. Come into the live chat 15 minutes late and you can miss all of the stuff that I do in the beginning. How about that? Huh? See, I just solved the problem for some of y'all. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Here we go. This whole idea of the Fed giving the American people, and guys, don't get it twisted. When I say American people, I live in America. I'm from America, so I just naturally say American people. But building wealth is for all people. So people in foreign countries and other countries watching my channel, I mean you too. But I'm an American. I live here in America. 99% of the people that watch me on this YouTube channel live in America. So for the 1 or 2% of y'all that don't live in America, I'm not trying to offend you, but I live in America and I know because I look at the YouTube analytics, 98% of the people that watch my channel live in America. So that's who I cater to. But for all my folks around the world, y'all know I got your back. You can build wealth too. So don't get twisted when you see the title. It's just a title because I live in America. 98% of the people that watch the channel live in America. So let's talk about this. What's getting ready to happen? What's getting ready to happen on Wednesday? Federal Reserve is getting ready to cut rates. Now, here's the kicker though. How deep are they going to cut rates? Are they going to stop at 25 basis points like most of the market believes they are? Or will they go deeper? Will they go to 50 basis points? Now, Richard, why would they go to 50 basis points? Well, you got to understand, guys, there is some data out there that says our labor market in this country is softening. It could be headed for trouble. We're not adding as many jobs as we were adding at the beginning of the year or even in 2023. We're down to under 150,000 jobs being added to the economy over the last, 3 months. I think over the last 3 months, we've averaged less than 150,000 jobs on average. That's a concern. Plus, unemployment has ticked up from around 3.4, I want to say at the beginning of the year, to at its peak, I believe last month, which was, let's say July, I think it hit its peak of 4.3. So from January at 3.4 all the way up to 4.3 in July, That's a concern. So a lot of people are saying, hey guys, instead of the Fed doing 25, they may need to get out in front of this thing and do a deeper cut to slow down the chances of our labor market continuing to what? Decelerate. So why would a deeper rate cut help the economy? Well, it stimulates the economy. Anytime rates are lower, guys, and people can borrow money cheap, borrowing money becomes a supply of money to our economy. Why? Because I can get it cheaper now. Okay, 2 months ago at 5.5, I couldn't afford it. But now at 5, I can. It makes sense. So a 50 basis point rate cut will stimulate the economy because more people can go out and borrow money cheaply, and then they take that money and they buy stuff. Or companies will take that money and expand a product line or try to build a new building, and guess what they got to do? They got to hire people. Helps what? Jobs added to the economy. So rates going down as it really is a stimulus. It's a stimulus package. It's a stimulus package to the American people, to the companies, and to our economy. It's a stimulus package. So the Fed right now, getting ready to cut these rates, is basically putting together a 2024 stimulus package. Because it's going to stimulate the economy. And guess what? It's getting ready to stimulate these tech stocks too. Because guys, you already know, guys, when interest rates go down, guess what happens to growth stocks? They go up, baby. Go look at history. Don't take my word for it. Go look at history. I'm telling you, when interest rates go down, growth stocks excel. And guess what most tech stocks are? Growth stocks, baby. So companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, all the semiconductors, the hyperscalers, the mega caps, and all these wannabe hyperscalers and all these wannabe mega caps, guess what they're gonna do when rates start coming down? They start going up. So listen, guys, there is a warning sign from the Fed. And guess what the Fed telling y'all? This is what the Fed telling you if you're listening. The Fed saying, listen here, anybody in America, anybody in the world who wants to transfer wealth to them and their family, here's your opportunity. Get ahead of this thing because we're getting ready to reduce these rates by 200 basis points over the next 18 months. And guys, let me tell you this. There's going to be some incredible wealth built for those who have what? Those who have what? Appetite. Those who have what? A certain risk tolerance. See, I got a high appetite for building wealth. I got a high risk tolerance, especially when I know history's on my side. And I don't care. Go back and do your homework. And when I say homework, I mean Google. Go do your Google research and go look at when interest rates come down, what happened to growth stocks. Go Google that. And you'll see, guys, right now is your perfect opportunity. Again, not your financial advisor, not trying to be a financial advisor because I'm not. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube giving you my opinion. But my opinion is this. Before these people start reducing these rates, put yourself in position. Because I'm telling you, growth stocks are getting ready to go bananas over the next 18 months. They're going to reduce these rates by 200 basis points over the next 18 months. They're going to get this thing down to about 3, 3.25, 3.5 Fed funds rate. That's about 200 basis points or better. And I'm telling you, when they do, that is the fuel for growth stocks. I don't know about the rest of these stocks, but I know growth stocks, when interest rates come down and that borrowing cost goes down and people can take that money, companies can take that money and invest it in something, what do you think they're going to invest it in? Especially companies that are trying to get themselves ready for what? the next 30, 40, 50 years. They're trying to set their company up for the next 30, 40, 50 years. They're going to invest in what? Artificial intelligence. I'm telling you what they're going to invest in. Why? Because the hyperscaler's doing it. If a $3 trillion company is doing it, why wouldn't I do it if I want to be a $3 trillion company at some point? Y'all know how we are. We copycats. Fear of missing out. FOMO. Golly, if Microsoft's doing it, and I think we're the next Microsoft, we got to invest in this AI too. I don't care if you're in the automotive industry. I don't care if you're in the oil and gas. I don't care what industry you're in, you're going to need artificial intelligence. Might as well open up the checkbook. You're going to need it. That's why these growth stocks, in my opinion, and others' opinion, over these next 18 months are going to be behemoths. That's the warning, the serious warning that the Fed is giving you, and you don't even know it. The Fed is telling you we're getting ready to reduce these rates, and history tells us when they do, growth stocks go higher. So if I'm an investor I'm a baby investor, I'm just getting in this thing. I went down to the description box like this guy on YouTube asked me to, and I opened my Mumu account. I funded my Mumu account with $5,000. Let's just say I took $5,000 and I put it in my Mumu account, and I don't know how to do nothing. And I emailed this guy, and this guy sends me these tutorial videos. Plus, he sends me his wealth transfer blueprint showing me all the big boy blue chippers he's buying. Yeah, he sent me all of that. He sent me all of that. So now I'm sitting here going through it. Yeah, man, I'm learning the app. Boom, I'm ready to go. I done learned the app. Ain't gonna take me but about a day to learn the app because it's very basic, nitty gritty, nothing fancy. So I done learned the app. Now all of a sudden I done looked at his wealth transfer blueprint. So I see his 50-30-20 blueprint that has been crazy this year. Not that it'll be crazy for you, but for him, it's been crazy. And that him is me. It's been crazy. I've already documented that on my YouTube channel. My 50-30-20 wealth transfer blueprint has been crazy. 1.0, crazy. Crazy results for me. Don't mean it'll be crazy results for you because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is giving you the truth. My 50-30-20 blueprint has been crazy this year. That's in a good way. Despite July, despite the beginning of August, despite the beginning of September, it's still been a crazy year for me to build wealth. So now you know all of this stuff, right? You've opened your Mumu account. You've learned the Mumu app through the videos I sent you. You've looked at the blueprint so you know the big boy blue chippers I'm buying. You've done a little research on your own. Now you're ready to go. You're ready to go. But you also understand, golly, man, I got to have something to ground me. I need some financial principles. I need some financial behaviors to ground me. I need to get myself around a community of people who are thinking like I'm thinking so that, man, when times get tough and adversity come, which it will, adversity will come. And I would love to be with the wealth builders, 1,000+ people on my side when adversity comes that can talk me off the ledge. They can prevent me from pulling the parachute prematurely. I better have some people in my corner to help me when adversity comes because it's coming. But if I'm over here by myself, I don't stand a chance against adversity. It'll whoop my butt. But if I'm over here on the wealth builders with 1,000 other people who can help me defeat adversity, who can help me defeat fear, who can help me defeat procrastination, then I'm better off. Then I'm better off. So now that brand newbie, that new person did what? They went down to the description box, clicked on the Mumu link, opened up the Mumu account. They got their 15 free stocks because they put more than $1,000 in their account because they're serious. Even if they put $100 in there, they're still going to get 5 free stocks. But they said, no, I'm going to put some stuff on eBay. I'm going to sell all this crap in my garage. I'm going to sell all this crap in my attic. I'm going to sell all this crap in my basement. I'm going to stop getting, $200 a month hairdos. I'm going to stop going golfing for a while. I'm going to stop doing all this stuff that makes the 1% wealthy, and I'm going to redirect them dollars back into my Mumu brokerage account so I could start buying big boy blue chip. See, they made the mind up because they've been around people that promotes that over on the Wealth Builders. See, they also joined the Wealth Builders because they understand alone I can't win, together I win. Alone, I got no chance of winning when adversity comes. I got no chance of winning when procrastination comes. I really don't have any chance of winning when fear comes. I don't have any chance of winning when pride raises its head and tries to take over my life. I have no way of winning by myself, but with a team, I can win. So they come over to the website, they go to the website, they click on the join button, they click on the membership button, they join the Wealth Builders. And then they just start diving in to the community chat, learning, listening, asking questions. Now this new person is ready to go. They've learned the benefit of community. They've learned that if I'm going to change something in my financial life, it's up to me to change it. They've learned this in a few days. They've learned all of this. And now they're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. They're starting to see for the first time in their adult life that, you know something? I ain't got to work for these people for the rest of my life. I got a plan. And I got 1,000 people over here that's going to help me through that plan and help me get to the other side of the rainbow where my pot of gold is waiting on me. They're going to help me get over the rainbow to the other side where the wealth is. But now that's going to be a hard journey. So that's why I got these 1,000 people over here helping me. Just telling you guys, decide. Decide something, right? But I'm telling you, the Fed is giving you a green, flashing warning, serious warning that you can build wealth if you are ready right now to take advantage of this opportunity. Don't let it pass you by, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the headline. Nvidia, Microsoft, and other tech stocks could rally after the Fed cuts interest rates. Why do you think they're saying that? Why do you think they're saying that, guys? Because history supports it. See, history supports interest rate cuts, growth stocks go up. Interest rates go down, growth stocks go up, right? And what is Microsoft and Nvidia and other tech stocks considered? For the most part, growth stocks. They're growth stocks. Why are they growth stocks? Because they typically grow faster than the S&P 500, which is considered the broader stock market. That's what a growth stock is, guys. A growth stock grows faster than your normal market. I got my money in an annuity and it's getting 4.5% or 5% and it's guaranteed for the rest of my life. Maybe it is, but that's not a growth stock. Now, if you're somebody that built their wealth already and you're living off the income and you got it in an annuity and it's giving you 5% a year, hunky-dory for you. Here's the sad part. Most people don't got that. That's the sad part. See, most people ain't sitting on a Milski, 2 million, 3 million, where they can put it in annuities and get them $200,000 a year in income. Not in America. The statistics don't lie. The statistics say 150 million adult Americans have goose egg in retirement savings. That includes annuities. That includes this whole life. Oh, I got a whole life policy and I got cash value in it that I'll never pay taxes on. Do you think the IRS is that stupid that they're going to let you keep millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars and get loans off millions and millions and millions and you never pay any tax? Come on, guys. The only people that do that is the 1%. Not us. They're not going to let us do that. You're going to pay taxes. The 1% get away with that. But not the regular 99%ers. You're not getting away with that. So my point is this. Build you some wealth. Build you some wealth. Build you some wealth. Here we go. Let's read through this thing. With the Federal Reserve set to begin cutting interest rates this week, analysts believe tech stocks could get a big boost. Guys, if you're not down there in that description box, clicking on that Mumu link and opening up that Mumu account and putting you some money in that thing and getting you up to 15 free stocks and getting these videos and learn how to use this thing that I'm going to send you and preparing yourself for what's coming for the rest of this year, I don't know what you're waiting on, man. I don't know what you're waiting on. You do know wealth ain't going to fall out of the sky and hit you on top of the head, right? Oh, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I had a dream last night that Nvidia stock was just going to appear in my brokerage account. It's just going to fall out of the sky and poof, it's going to be there. I'm going to have 10,000 shares of it. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to just keep my eyes closed and keep meditating until it appears. That ain't going to happen, guys. I keep telling y'all, ain't nobody going to give you nothing. You got to get out and earn everything you're going to get in this world. Unless you had some rich people in your life that left you some money in inheritance, you're going to have to get out and earn it. 88% of the millionaires in the United States are self-made. That means only 12% of the millionaires in America inherited money or somebody gave it to them or they hit the lottery. Most of us going to have to get out the old-fashioned way and earn it. So this sitting around thinking somebody going to give you something attitude or somebody owe you something, ain't nobody going to give you nothing. Ain't nobody owe you nothing. So either you put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants, and get out here and earn it yourself, or you're going to be broke. It's that simple. There ain't no other ways around it. You're either going to build wealth or you're not. That's up to you. You control that. Don't none of your circumstances in your life right now control that but you. You control it. Now you can sit over here and act like it. Oh, I don't want to talk. Oh, I don't see that. Okay. Okay. Don't catch up to you till it catch up to you. Let's keep moving. The start of a rate cutting cycle will be positive signal for markets, which have remained relatively muted since the market meltdown in August sent the fear index soaring. So the meltdown in August sent the fear index soaring. This, paired with the boom in tech spending thanks to artificial intelligence, will create ideal conditions for tech stocks. Researchers at Wedbush, led by Dan Ives, said in a note, yeah, I like Dan Ives. He's a bull and I'm a bull. He's a bull and I'm a bull, right? I'm a bull and he's a bull and I like him. In a nutshell, we believe the stage is set for tech stocks to move higher into year end and 2025, Ives said. What did I just tell you? Next 18 months. What's going to happen in these next 18 months? This thing is going to get crazy. And see, here's the thing I love about bull markets. Obviously we're in a continuous bull market, but I'm talking about a 2x bull market inside of a continuous bull market. Y'all already know we got bear markets inside of a continuous bull market. We also have a 2x, 3x bull market, a supercharged mini bull market inside of the continuous bull market too. What do you think gonna happen when we get that supercharged bull market inside of the bull market? That's what's happening. That's what's getting ready to come now. We're getting ready to have a supercharged bull market inside of a continuous bull market. We already know the stock market is a continuous bull market or it wouldn't exist. We already know it also has pullbacks and corrections and consolidations that we call bear markets. We know that too. But you didn't know we also have supercharged or maybe supersized bull markets inside of the continuous bull market. And we're getting ready to have one. That's my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. Don't try to make me out to be one, but I'm not. I'm just a regular schmeggler giving you my opinion. But I love my opinion. I'm an expert at my opinion. I'm an expert at my opinion. I admit that. I am an expert at my own opinion. So Dan says, get yourself ready because he believes stocks are going to go higher through year end, which is December 31st, 2024. I keep telling y'all these next 2 to 3 months is what? Dip season. Dip season. But when December comes, okay, you know how like you're on a regular road around here, you're just driving and you got to stop for stoplights. Then you got to drive a little more again, you stop for stoplights. Then you got to drive a little more again, you stop for stoplights. And then all of a sudden you get on an interstate or ain't no stoplights. You just get to put that thing to the floor and go. That's what we're getting ready. See, right now we're in stoplights. A little intersection, stoplight. That's what we're doing right now. You get to speed up a little bit, but then you got to stop. That's what the stock market is doing right now. It'll speed up a little bit, then it stops. It'll speed up a little bit, then it stops. Matter of fact, you might even have to back up a little bit. But boy, once you get yourself on that interstate, you ain't got to do nothing but just push that thing, man, and just ride out. That's what's going to happen in December. So until December, in my opinion, and I'm agreeing with Dan here, dip season. Now, I'm not putting words in Dan's mouth. I just believe it's going to be dip season until December. But when December, I'm telling you guys, matter of fact, it starts on Wednesday. It starts on Wednesday. The supercharged bull market starts on Wednesday. Now, it's going to be a little delay because it's going to have to ramp up, but it'll continue to ramp up as the Fed continue meeting and reducing these rates, which I believe they'll reduce 75 basis points this year. And I think the last reduction in December, I think December is going to be a great bull month for bulls and for people who want to build wealth in stocks. I think so. Dan believes that too. Plus, I believe 2025 is going to be an incredible year. Incredible. Off the chain. That's my opinion. Dan believes that too. Why? Because interest rates going to keep coming down. Interest rates going to keep coming down. Interest rates have remained at 23-year highs of 5.25 to 5.50 since July 2023. At its September 17th, 18th meeting, the Federal Open Market Committee, aka FOMC, is widely expected to carry out a 25 basis point cut, a soft landing for the U.S. economy, and a generational spending cycle on AI will create an ideal growth environment for the sector. I've said those things coupled. You got a soft landing. You know what? Psychologically, guys, this is what you got to think about. See, psychologically, people are going to be so happy for that 25 basis point cut that it's going to usher FOMO. People are going to see, psychologically, people have been in torture for 4 years. Think about it. Think about when you see something that you deem bad for 4 years, for an extended period of time. You see interest rates going up as a bad thing. Most 99%ers, we look at interest rates going up as a bad thing. Why? Because we can't buy stuff we don't need no more. Can't buy a house. I'm mad I can't buy no house because the rate's too high. I'm tired of this apartment. I'm tired of this crappy apartment I'm living in. I can't really get a house because rate's too high. And I keep telling myself that year after year for 4 years. And all of a sudden, light shows up. This bright light comes on in the form of a 25 basis point rate cut. Guess what that does to my psyche? It gets me excited again. Oh my goodness. They've reduced rates, and I know mortgage rates are already starting to come down. If you looked at the 30-year fixed rate mortgage rate, what is it down to right now? Just off of the Fed being predicted to lower rates, it already is starting to lower itself. What do you think is going to happen when they actually hit that button and lower that rate on Wednesday? Psychologically, people are going to flip out, especially 99%ers. 99%ers are going to flip out because psychologically we've been in torture, interest rate hell for 4 years. Not the 1%ers because they're rich, but the 99%ers, we've been psychological interest rate hell for 4 years. And that little 25 basis point bump is going to free us out of that psychological rate prison. We've been in rate prison for 4 years. Now we get released. When them rates come down on Wednesday, psychologically, we are going to be released from rate prison. And guess what we do when we get released from rate prison? Rate prison. Guess what we're going to do? We're ready to buy something. We are ready to buy something. So it's going to stimulate the economy. It's going to stimulate the economy. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to send, what it's going to do? It's going to send growth stocks higher. Dan Ives believes this too, not just Richard Fain. Dan Ives, pretty well-respected guy. Check this out. The investment firm estimate, check this out now. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all guys. I see on this channel, I give you my opinion. I try to put you guys in a position where you can win based on history, not because I'm an expert, because I go to experts like Dan Ives and Tom Lee. These are bulls. I'm not listening to some bear. Why would I listen to a bear for when I ain't a bear? I don't want to hear nothing negative. Why do I hear all that crap for? I don't want no negative around me. That's why I tell the guys over in the Wealth Builders financial community, guys, I don't want to see no negative stuff in here. You want to be a negative Nancy? Go start your own platform. You can have a whole platform of negative Nancys over there. You're not going to be a negative Nancy in here at all. Or I'm going to excommunicate you. Period. I don't want no negative in my life. I don't want to hear no negative. I don't want to hear nothing negative. So I surround myself by bulls. Dan Ives, Tom Lee, bulls. And others. I ain't whatever. Oh, I read this negative article about Nvidia. I'm not reading no negative article about no. Why do I want to do that for? Okay, here we go. The investment firm estimates for every $1 spent on Nvidia. And I know we down today, but that's a smoke screen. I keep telling y'all this is what the what did I tell y'all last week? Didn't I tell y'all these people are going to pump, and then right before rate cuts, they're going to try to dump a little bit so that they can buy again and take advantage Wednesday of the rate bump. The rate decrease, and they get the stock market bump. That's what they're doing today. But y'all, some of y'all don't get this. I keep telling y'all this every dang on week what these people going to do. That's why Nvidia is slightly down right now. But they're going to buy. They're going to be buying, I'm telling you, to take advantage of Wednesday. So here we go. The investment firm estimates for every dollar spent on Nvidia GPU chip, there is $8 to $10 multiplier across the tech sector. I've said the tech supply chain appears to be gearing up for an unprecedented period of growth driven by an estimated $1 trillion of AI spending over the next few years. What did I just tell y'all? What's getting ready to happen? This stuff you can't stop. Woo! I'm so excited because I'm so excited. I'm so excited about what's getting ready to happen over these next couple of years, guys. I'm so excited. My recommendation is find you some excitement about building wealth. Do something. Don't sit around and just be a negative Nancy all your life. Get excited about something in your life. Put a smile on your face. I keep telling y'all, you're right here frowning up and acting crazy all the time and always mad and always negative. And what kind of, I mean, come on, man. Stop that. Stop that. Introduce yourself to some positive people. Get yourself around some positive people. Put some positivity in the world so you can get 10x back. You put negativity in the world, you're going to get 10x back whatever you put in the world, I'm telling you. Whatever you put in the world, you're going to get it back 10 times. Just telling you. Whatever you put in the world, guys, you're going to get it back 10 times. So if things ain't going right in your life, guess what you need to do? Go find you a mirror and have a talk with yourself. Because if something not going right in your life, that's on you. What you put in this world is what you get back. You put nothing in, you get nothing back. Period. All right, let's keep moving. I love that. Every dollar spent on Nvidia GPU chips, there is $8 to $10 multiplier across the tech sector, Ives said. The tech supply chain appears to be gearing up for an unprecedented period of growth, driven by an estimated $1 trillion of AI spending over the next few years. This activity will spur other tech players, from semiconductor and software to infrastructure, internet, smartphones, to get in on the AI action over the next 12 to 18 months, according to Ives. Mic drop. See, y'all didn't even know I knew that, because me and Dan on the same page. I didn't even read that. I told y'all 18 months, and guess what? Dan just backed me up. Mic drop. Boop. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Dan, for backing me up on this. See, I got an expert here backing me up, a non-expert. I'm a non-expert, but I got an expert backing me up. I love it. I love when the experts back me up, right? Dan has backed me up here. Dan says this activity will spur other tech players, from semiconductors, software companies, infrastructure companies, internet companies, smartphone companies, to get in on this AI action over the next 12 to 18 months, according to Ives. Question is this. Here's the question. What are you going to do over the next 12 to 18 months to build your wealth? Are you going to sit on the sideline and just be a negative Nancy? Or are you going to get down in the description box and open up that Mumu link, open up your Mumu account, put you some money in it, and be ready to transact business? Or are you just going to sit on the sideline and do nothing? You got to answer that question. I can't answer it for you. I know. Let me tell you what I'm going to be doing, though. You want to know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be buying everything I can buy like crazy. I'm going to be out here earning money, which is the easy part. The hard part is doing what with that money? Keeping it and multiplying it is the hard part. See, that's where we fall in. We fall on our face in the United States. We can make money now. Problem we face in the United States, we don't know how to keep it. And we definitely don't know how to multiply it, most of us. That's the hard part. Easy part, making the money. Hard part, keeping it and multiplying it. But not for me. I can make it, and I know how to keep it, and I really know how to multiply it. I just put it in big boy blue chip, and I wait. I just put it in big boy blue chip, and I wait. And I wait. And I wait. And one day, I'm going to wake up, and the stock market going to be on Mars. And I'm going to be like, oh, my Lord, what happened to the stock market? Thank God I was in it for 365 days, and I wasn't trying to time it. I just kept putting my money in, and I just waited. And next thing I know, it's on Mars. That's what happens. See, that's what happened in 2023. Everybody was writing 2023 off. Oh, it did a little bit better than 22, but golly, I didn't get any big profits. I'm going to take my money and put it in the money market. I'm going to put it in the money market because at the end of the year, it's going to sell off anyways. They're going to take little profits, so I'm going to put it in the money market. Guess what happened? Last 9 weeks of 2023, November and December, the thing went to Uranus. Passed the moon and went to Uranus. Is Uranus past the moon? I don't know much about, outer space. But what I can tell you is it went to Uranus. And I think Uranus is past the moon, or farther than the moon. But had I not been in them last 9 weeks of 2023, because I practice what I preach, I'm in the market 365 days a year. Guess what? When it went to Uranus, I was in the market. I made out like a fat rat. That's what I'm telling you. What you gonna do over these next 12 to 18 months, guys, to transfer some wealth to yourself? I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be in the market, making money, keeping money, and investing money in big boy blue chip. That's all I'm gonna do, big boy blue chip. While Nvidia and Microsoft are the core drivers of AI now, we are seeing many other tech stalwarts join the AI party, including Oracle. That's a short list, guys. These are some short list companies that you need to be thinking about. According to Dan Ives, who I really respect, he's a bull, just like I am. I'm a bull. If you're a bull and you like growth stocks and you like tech, you might want to put these guys on the short list to research. And when I say research, I mean Google. Here we go. So here's what Dan says. While Nvidia and Microsoft are the core drivers of AI, now we are seeing many other tech stalwarts join the AI party, including Oracle, ServeNow. Let me just stop right there on ServeNow. Lately, guys, I've been seeing a lot of commercials on ServeNow. So it got me to thinking, Richard, I know you're not buying a lot of individual stocks right now, but goodness gracious, man, you may want to look at this thing. So I'm going to put ServeNow on the short list because I'm starting to see a lot of commercials on TV. I'm talking about not no little, 12 o'clock at night commercials. I'm talking about like primetime commercials. I'm talking like, 7, 8 o'clock with the football game on with Saturday, big time, primetime commercials where you got to pay big bucks to be in there in that time slot. Not this midnight, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning stuff. I'm talking about primetime. So I'm thinking, ServeNow, man, let me put these guys on the short list. And that's ticker symbol, that's ticker symbol NOW. And right now the data are up 1.08%. They're up today 1.08%. Freaking Oracle is up $4.83. I'm sorry, 4.83%. Oracle is up. So I keep telling y'all, another one, Palantir. That's another one to watch. This is what Dan Ives is saying. He's giving you companies to put on the short list that he believes will take advantage of this next 12 to 18 months, guys. Not just Nvidia and Microsoft. Y'all know I'm buying the Mag 7, so I already got the big boy mega caps and hyperscalers. Don't worry about that. I'm buying it every month. And y'all already know I got 11,200 shares of Nvidia, so I'm Gucci on that one. But now he's giving me some other names to think about that could benefit over the next 12 to 18 months. This might be a short list item for some of you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice channel. This is an opinion channel. I'm just giving you my opinion based on what Dan Ives is saying, someone that's a bull and very respected in the market. So he's giving you Oracle, ServeNow, Palantir, Salesforce, Dell, IBM, Apple, AMD. By the way, AMD right now, Apple right now is down 3.37%. So that might be a opportunity. I don't know. You go do your little research. Despite some market concern around AI spending, strategists say Nvidia earnings are giving a green light to big tech to continue this spending spree. Remember I told y'all that warning light, it's green. You normally don't see warning lights that are green. Normally they're yellow, or yellow is caution and red is warning, stop. You got a green light from the Fed. And why do I say you get a green light from the Fed? Because they're getting ready to reduce interest rates. And historically, interest rates go down, growth stocks go up. That's a green light, guys. They're telling you, listen, Americans, listen, the world, if you want to transfer wealth to yourself, we're giving you ample time to put yourself in position over the next 12 to 18 months while we reduce these interest rates by 200 basis points. We're giving you ample time to get ready. We're giving you the month of September. We're giving you the month of October. But by November, especially after that election, we're going to get an election bounce, which will carry us through the end of the year. it's over. You missed a nice little opportunity for dip season. And then dip season turns into what? Harvest season. See, I got dip season down here, and then I'm going back up to harvest season. I'm going to spend time in dip season over the next 2 months. Next 2 months is dip season. Like I said, you're going to, stop and go traffic. That's how the market is going to be. It's going to be going, then it's going to stop. Just like today. We got a little bit of a stop today, but then it's going to keep going. Not after dip season, in my opinion. And Dan agrees with me. Despite some market concern around AI spending, strategists say Nvidia earnings are giving a green light to big tech to continue this spending spree. The chip maker reported record second quarter revenue of $30 billion. That's up 122% from a year ago. Analysts had expected revenue of $28.7 billion, so they shattered that. Right? They shattered it. More than double its previous year revenue of 13.5. So you go from 13.5 billion in revenue last year to over 30 billion. I don't know, man. Y'all help me out with this. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out with this. Maybe I'm missing something. Nvidia, whose chips are used to train generative artificial intelligence models, have become a barometer for the health of AI demand and excitement, giving its outsized role in the sector. Its stock has also become a market driving force, with a stock up 147%. That's a good return for me, right? Because y'all not been in this stock for a minute, especially through the Mag 7. I've been buying it through the Mag 7 all year. Yeah, 2.92 trillion market cap. Shares have fallen more than 4% in the past month. However, as markets brace for the Fed's decision, expected to go up. So there you go, man. I just wanted to give you a little bit of that news. I got one more for you, though. Before we bail out on this thing, I got one more for you. One more for you before we go on to the next thing. Well, we are going to the next thing, but I got one more thing that I want to share with you. Here it is. Wall Street thinks Nvidia stock can rise 30% in a year. Time to buy? Question mark. This is the headline. Wall Street thinks Nvidia stock can rise 30% in a year. Time to buy? Question mark. Wall Street analysts often have one-year price targets available for the stocks they cover. While a single analyst may have a high or low target, taking the aggregate yields useful information. The average stock price target on Nvidia stock is 153. What is it trading at today? Somebody help me out. Let me get in here and see what it's trading at right now. Because I don't know if we're aware of this. It's trading at 117. Now you got a 12-month average price target of 153. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all want to do with that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna even say anything else on that. You ponder on that. You got an average price target of 153. It's trading at 117. Now we are talking about wealth transfer. Wealth transfer. I can buy something at 117, and in 12 months, potentially, it could be at 153. That is what I call wealth transfer. That's called wealth transfer, guys. 153 minus 117. I just transferred about $36 of a share of wealth to me and my family by doing what? potentially exercising my right to be able to buy big boy blue chip. Again, not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you that's where we're at today. We're talking about building wealth here on this channel. How do you do it, Richard? I just told you how you do it. Period. It's that simple. The average stock price target for Nvidia stock is 153 with a high of 200 and a low of 90. Now, have we hit the low already? We have. We hit the low on August 5th. Just telling you guys, we've already hit the low. What does history tell us? History tells us all we got to wait on now is the high. We've already hit the low. We hit the low a month ago. We've already hit the low. Now all I got to do is hit the average and then get to the high. And I think that's the direction we're headed. Currently, Nvidia stock sits around 120, technically 117, which indicates roughly a 30% uptick. Actually, more than that today because it's at 117 right now. So more of like a 32, 33% uptick. Who wouldn't want a 35% return on their money? I certainly would. Now, that's not guaranteed now. There's an element of risk here, right? When we're trying to build wealth, nothing's guaranteed. We got to risk something in order to get something. If we want a reward, we typically got to put in some risk to get that reward. The bigger the reward, the bigger the risk. So you determine what type of risk level you have, and then that's the reward you can match to it. If I got a little bit of risk tolerance, I get a little bit of reward. Nothing wrong with that, but that's the way it works. You don't have a little bit of risk tolerance and you get this big old gigantic reward. I mean, that's not the way it works. You got to match up your risk tolerance with your reward. See, me personally, I got a big risk tolerance, so I demand a big reward. I'm okay with that. So, with that kind of upside potential in store for Nvidia, is it time to buy? This is what the article is saying. And this article is coming from, who are these people? The Globe, or whoever that is. Which indicates roughly a 30% upside. So with that kind of upside potential in store for Nvidia, is it time to buy? For me, personally, I say yeah. I say yeah, it's time to buy. That's me personally. You got to make that determination for yourself and for your family. But for my family and me, of course it's time to buy. If I didn't have any stock right now, I'd buy more. But I already got 11,200 shares. So I'm going to chill. Redirect the dollars to ETFs. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just sitting, like I told you, I got 11,200 shares, guys. I'm just patient. See, I'm in the market. I already got my shares. They already at an average cost of 105 a share. I'm just sitting here waiting on this thing to go to Uranus, to some galaxy that you can't even see with your microscope. Or what do you call them? Telescope. I said microscope. I meant to say telescope. Can't even see this. Where this thing going, you can't even see that far with your telescope. I already got my shares. I'm good. I'm just waiting patiently. Just waiting patiently. Investing in ETFs until the day, until the retirement party. I'm just investing in ETFs to the retirement party. Whenever that is, it's coming though. We're going to have a big old retirement party, boy. The wealth builders, we are going to have a big old retirement party, man, when this thing go to a galaxy you can't even see with a telescope. When it does, we're going to have a big old party somewhere, and I'm going to pay for it. I'm paid for it. Just like I'm paid for the t-shirts for the wealth builders who participate. Right? How do you become a wealth builder? You got to go down to the description box and click on the website link, www.richardfain.net. You can become a wealth builder. Look at this beautiful t-shirt that one of my wonderful wealth builders made for me. Her name is Miss MJ. She made these. I'm gonna connect with Miss MJ, and I'm gonna buy a bunch of these shirts from her. Now, Miss MJ gonna have to give me a discount because I'm gonna buy a lot of them, and then I'm gonna give them away for free. Oh, what do you mean? You could make merch money. Why would I? No, I'll give it to Miss MJ. I'll let Miss MJ make the merch money. I'm giving away to my wealth builders for free, but you got to participate. They're gonna be some caveats. You can't just, oh, I want a free t-shirt. Nope. You got to participate. If you don't participate, you don't get a free t-shirt. But if you participate, you're going to get a free t-shirt from me. I'm going to buy them from Miss MJ. Because she's a wonderful lady, because she reached out to me and said, Richard, I want to send you some t-shirts with Wealth Builder. And she sent me 3 of them. I like this one, though. I like the neon one. It's kind of nice. So if you want a free well, listen, I told y'all earlier, the t-shirt is just a t-shirt, guys. It doesn't make me wealthy. Now, I'm going to walk around with this thing on the day, and people are going to think I'm wealthy, but they're not going to really know. And I guarantee you, somebody's going to ask me, well, what is this Wealth Builder thing? And boy, when they do, I'm going to give them the 30-second elevator speech. I'm going to give them the 30-second elevator speech. Okay, let's get back to business. Okay, here we go. Considering that the market returns 10% annually on average, what did I just tell y'all? I told y'all 10 to 15% is what the market returns. That is not growth. That's my opinion, but y'all may disagree. But 10 to 15% is a great return, guys. Don't get me wrong. The S&P is what over the last 90 years? 7 to 10% over the last 90 years. That's the S&P. Over the last 90 years, it's returned 7 to 10%. See, that for me has been my steady Eddie. And I love that. But when I'm talking about growth stocks, I need way more than that, right? So here we go. Considering that the market returns 10% annually on average, I just told you that, that's the S&P broader stock market. If Nvidia can deliver 30% returns, then it's a no-brainer. It's that simple. This ain't Richard Fain. This is coming from the article. Keep telling y'all guys, market returns 10 to 15%. Nvidia comes in at 30%. It's a no-brainer. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, go away. The market is not concentrated. It's broader. It's not one stock. Right. But that don't mean you don't, like I said, 50, 30, 20. That's my plan. 50% S&P, 30% information technology, 20% individual stocks. That way I keep myself out of the weeds. Even if my individual stocks go to zero, 80% of my money ain't going to zero because it's in ETFs. At least that's my opinion, right? See, that's how I keep myself out of the weeds. And I can go to sleep at night because I don't have all my money in Nvidia stock. But I got just enough in there, boy. If this thing go to the Uranus, whoa. You talking about a party. Whoa. If this thing hits $1,000 a share, guys, we're going to have the biggest party in the history of parties on the Wealth Builders. If this stock gets to $1,000 a share, because at that point, I'm gonna make 8 digits. So I don't mind taking a couple 100,000 and throwing a party, because I'm gonna make 8 digits. This thing gets to $1,000 a share, I'm gonna make 8 figures with my 11,200 shares. If it gets to $1,000 a share, I'm throwing a big old party for the Wealth Builders. Everybody come free. +1. That's it. Can't bring your whole family. Now you gotta leave the kids home. Can't bring them. Can't bring your kids and your dog and your cat and all this. Can't bring Auntie Nim. Can't bring Cousin Nim. Can't bring Mama Nim. Unless they're Wealth Builders. Then they can come. But just the Wealth Builders. We're gonna have a big old party, man. This thing get to $1,000 a share, which I believe it will. I don't know when, but I believe it will. See? So let's keep moving. But it's never that simple. Nvidia's meteoric rise has been tethered to the massive demand for artificial intelligence computing power. Eventually, the tech giants will reach equilibrium with AI demand and the computing power they have available. When that happens, there will be a large demand shock for Nvidia and its CPUs. Keep telling y'all guys, this thing is going to get to the point where you need one hyperscaler. Here's what I'm going to tell you over the next couple of years. You need one hyperscaler to come out and say, hey, we spent 50 billion on AI infrastructure, but we made 75 billion. I don't even think you got to make that much. You could say, hey, we spent 50, but over the next 5 years, we're going to make 200 billion. And this year we made 25 billion. They just need to show income from this thing. Not cost savings, but actual income generated. When the hyperscalers start being able to show that they show Wall Street that what they've been, the CapEx they've spent, when they can show that CapEx return, I'm telling y'all guys, this thing is gonna go to the moon. When they can show that the CapEx, when they can show a CapEx return, it's over. It's over. I'm just telling you, it's over. That's my opinion now. Don't mean it'll happen, but I'm giving you my opinion. So it says this: eventually, tech giants will reach equilibrium with AI demand and the computing power they have available. When that happens, there will be a large demand shock for Nvidia and its GPUs. Will not be nearly, but the question is, will this occur in the quarter, year, or decade? Nobody knows. Commentary from some of Nvidia's largest customers indicate that CapEx, will ramp up in 2025, indicating GPUs will still be in high demand. So demand will be there for at least 25 and longer. So there you go, man. I'm just telling you guys, I'm going to wait on this thing as long as it takes to wait, long as there's no business performance issues, long as the company is not losing market share or missing their earnings numbers, or they don't fire the CEO or something stupid like that. Long as they continue to be more profitable than they were last quarter, more profitable than they were last year, I'm okay with the company. I don't care what Wall Street says about some of their fictitious numbers they want people to hit. I don't care about that. What I care about is that they are more profitable in the third quarter than they were in the second quarter. And what I care about is they're more profitable this year than they were last year. That's all I care about. All the rest of this stuff that Wall Street, oh yeah, we want them to do 40 billion in the third quarter. Who cares what y'all think? I don't care about any of that. All I care about is if you did 30 billion in Q2, you need to do more than 30 billion in Q3. That's all I care about. If you did 33 in Q3, you need to do 33.1 in Q4. You just got to do more than you did the last quarter. You got to do more than you did the last year. That's all I care about. I don't care about Wall Street and what they think. That's irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter. Because if that company does that and they do it long enough, they're going to be extreme. The price of the shares will be extremely good, because what's going to happen is, if they can demonstrate that they can continue to incrementally grow, what's going to happen is long-term institutional investors will come back into the stock in droves. See, that's what they got to prove to long-term investors, institutional investors, that they can continue growing. If they can do that, they will get institutional investors back. And when they do, guys, that's when we'll get more consistency in the stock price. I'm here to be patient and wait on that as long as they can continue to incrementally grow the business. This notion of they got to do 100% every time they come out, that's hogwash. They don't have to do that. What they got to do for me is just incrementally grow the business every single quarter and every single year, and wait on one hyperscaler to come out to say, okay, we spent this in CapEx and this is what we made on it. That's all they need. One of those hyperscalers show where they've made more profit or more revenue based on their CapEx spend. When they demonstrate that in one of their earnings reports, it's over. It's over. I'm just telling you, it's over. And this stock price goes to $1,000 a share at some point in the future. Wealth builders, we're going to have a party, and it's going to be on me. Now, you got to get your own plane ticket to get there, but everything else is going to be on me. Hotel room, all that going to be on me. You got to get your own plane ticket, and you only just you and plus one. Can't bring everybody else. Can't bring the cats, can't bring the dogs, can't bring the kids, can't bring the grandkids, can't bring mom and them, cousin them, best friend them. Can't bring none of them NIMs. Can't bring no NIMs. But you and a plus one. We're going to have a party, man, if this stock price get to $1,000 a share. That's it right there, $1,000 a share. So there you go, guys. There's where the Fed is saying green light, warning. See, it's a green light though. It's a green light warning to Americans and anybody else who has the ability to build wealth using American companies. They're giving you a green light warning. We're getting ready to reduce rates. History says when we reduce rates, growth stocks go higher. So if you want to transfer wealth to yourself, you got to get down in the description box, click on that Mumu link, open up your Mumu account today. The good folks at Mumu are going to give you up to 15 free stocks. You put $100 in that new Mumu brokerage account, you get 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that Mumu account, you get 15 free stocks. Publicly traded companies, all big boys. Didn't say blue chip, just big boys. Why do you call them big boys? Because they're publicly traded companies. They could be small cap, mid cap, large cap, but they're still big boys because they're publicly traded. Big difference if I say blue chip though. Blue chip is the best of the best, the creme de la creme. So if you're a big boy blue chip, that means you're you're the best of the best. You're in the top 1% of companies in the world if you're a blue chip. But if you're just a big boy, then you're just a regular publicly traded company. But if you're publicly traded, in my definition, that makes you a big boy. But you gotta be blue chip if you want to be the creme de la creme. Get it? Hope you got it. So with Mumu, you get a big boy. You get 5 of them or you get 15 of them, depending upon how much money you put in your brokerage account. And then what you need to do is send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net, second link down in the description box. Send me an email and let me know you've opened the Mumu account. I'm going to send you some tutorial videos that have been put together by the folks at Mumu. They're going to teach you how to use the app. Because see, what you want to do is you want to get in position. Because I think when this thing starts to roll, it'll roll. But I think you're going to still be in dip season. Because Nvidia is still in dip season. Why? Because it got to 140 a share before. It got to 135 a share before. Not too long ago. So in my opinion, anything under that is dip season. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with that. But I believe that's dip season. I believe pretty much everything out there. S&P 500 is still in dip season. NASDAQ 100 is still in dip season. So all of these tech giants right now, guys, are still in dip season. And I believe they will continue to be in dip season through September, through October. But once we get on the other side of the election, it's over. It's over. It's going higher, in my opinion. And Dan Ives believes the same thing. So all I can tell you is get in where you fit in. Right? Get in where you fit in. If you want to build some wealth, get yourself down in the description box and click on that Mumu link. Sign up, put you some money in there, get the training videos, learn the learn the app, pretty simple, basic. And then if you want to, you can also request my Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0, which is my 50-30-20 investment strategy that I use and I've used for a long time, where I do what? I buy 50% S&P 500, 30% information technology, and then 20% Mag 7. That's what I buy. So I got growth in the Mag 7. I got growth in what? Information technology ETF. But I also have growth and I have value in the S&P 500. What do you mean growth and value? Well, part of the companies in the S&P 500 are mature companies, and they're called growth companies that pay a dividend. They don't grow as fast, but they're not growth companies, but value companies. They don't grow as fast, but they pay a great dividend, and they're profitable, and they're great companies. They're behemoths like Walmart, AT&T, companies like that They're the best of the best at what they do, but they've already had their growth. And they grow at a slower clip. But goodness gracious, if you look at revenue and profits, they're behemoths. So they throw off big dividends in a lot of cases. Better dividends. I won't say big dividends, but better dividends. That's a value company. A growth company would be like Tesla, Nvidia, and the hyperscalers and the semiconductors. A growth company can be a company like Palantir, who is going to be added to the S&P 500. That's a growth company. You don't get added to the S&P 500 unless you're getting ready to do something. Guys, they don't just let anybody in the big boy blue chip S&P 500. See, the S&P 500 is big boy blue chip. And if you getting in there, oh, you know something. You getting ready to do something. So some of y'all might want to put Palantir on the short list and do your little research and figure out if it's the right fit. Because as of September 23rd, I believe they will be a part of the S&P 500. I think just being in the S&P 500 alone gives the stock price a 10% tick upward. That's my opinion. It might not be real, but it's just my opinion. I think they get a 10% boost just by being added to the S&P. Who knows, man? In 18 months, that thing could be 3x what it is right now. I think it'll be $100 a share in 18 months. Easy. Easy, especially if growth stocks take off like I believe they are going to take off. That thing could be $100 a share in 12 to 18 months. It's not unheard of, guys. And again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you what to buy. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm 100% giving you my opinion. It could be absolutely wrong. So don't make no decisions based on what I'm saying. I'm just telling you my opinion, why I like the stock and what I believe can happen. You got a couple things going for itself. It's getting ready to be added to the S&P 500. You don't just get added to that thing unless you're a big boy blue chip. Because that's all in there. Big boy blue chips. So that's the number one catalyst that pushes the stock higher. The second catalyst that I believe pushes Palantir higher and all other tech stocks is just interest rates going down. Interest rates going down. History says growth stocks go up. What is Palantir? It's a growth stock. Y'all got to connect the dots now. I can't connect them for you. I done gave you the pieces to the puzzle. All you got to do is I done told you where to put the pieces. You got to put the pieces together. That's your puzzle, not mine. You put your own financial puzzle together. I give you the pieces and I've marked them. I made it real easy. All right. Let's talk about the stock market real quick from this morning, and then we're going to close this thing out. I got to get down to go look at a car today. Y'all know your boy crazy about these cars, man. So I'm going to look at a car today when I get off of this live stream, this video. I'm going down to look at a car that I've been looking at, that I've been looking for, but I think they got one. Yeah. More to come on that. So you guys on my Instagram, be on the lookout today for I'm going to drop something on the Instagram page. And if you're not following me on Instagram, get yourself down in the description box and click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link. Follow me on Instagram and then send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me. I'm going to drop a picture of this thing today on Instagram. It's a beauty, baby. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. But how do I do all of these things? I do it because I build wealth. I take my earned income, I keep it, and then I put it in assets that exponentially multiply it. So when you put a multiplier on that wealth, I can take some of that wealth and go buy stuff that I want because I still got my principal. I just take the multiplier and I go take the multiplier and I go buy stuff that I want. And guess what? That multiplier that I took is replaced by the next time the stock goes up or the next time the wealth goes up, it just replaces it. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. I don't buy this. I don't buy the things that I buy, guys, out of working for somebody. I buy it because of the wealth that I create for investing in the multipliers I get when I sleep. So I can take 100 grand and put it in a company like Nvidia, and it multiplies itself, and it multiplies and multiplies and multiplies and multiplies. And I can always take a little piece of chunk of that multiplier and go buy stuff, and it just multiplies itself again and replaces it. Or I take my money from that I earn, instead of taking the money that I earn and going and buying stuff that depreciates in value, I take that money and I put it in a stock, or I put it in real estate, or I put it back in my business. That gives me a multiplier that replaces whatever I've spent from the multiplier. That's how you do it. So when I buy toys, I go pay cash for them, but it's coming out of the multiplier. It's coming out of the wealth. It's not, well, hold on, I'm gonna take all my salary and go out here and get me a loan and go out here and buy this thing and pay $5,000 a month for it, and I gotta pay it out of my salary. I get fired, or YouTube don't wanna give me no more views, and I don't make no money. Now I got a $5,000 payment, I got no money. That ain't the way it works in the world I live in. The world I live in is I take my earned income and I put it in assets. And those assets multiply while I sleep. And then when I want to go buy something, guess what I do? I go to the assets, I take a little cha-ching, go pay cash. And then guess what I do? I keep earning, put money back in there, and it multiplies, and whatever that little cha-ching I took out, it replaces it. That's how it works. So the assets never suffer. But I get all the personal enjoyment I want because I use the assets to get the personal enjoyment. All I'm telling you guys, whatever you want in this life, you can have it. I don't care what it is. It may not be cars. Maybe it's just being able to build a mother-in-law suite onto your house so you can have your parents living there with you full time. So as they age, you can be there to care for them. As a thank you to giving back everything they poured into you. I don't know what your thing is, but whatever your thing is, assets will help you get it. Assets will allow you to do whatever your thing is. It will, guys. This whole channel does nothing but try to help you get yourself in a position where you're independent. See, I'm independent. I'm gonna go look at this car. If I like it and they come to the right numbers, I'm gonna buy it. And I ain't gonna have to worry about, oh golly, this and that and this and that. No, because I got assets that more than pay for it. I have assets that will generate income for me if I didn't have it over here. This is where you want to put yourself in a place where you can go enjoy personal enjoyment, guys. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. If you don't like cars, great. Who cares? I like cars. That's the only thing that matters. That's why I buy them. You think I care what somebody on YouTube think about me and my car? Who cares? You see, I keep buying them. That should tell you I don't care. I'm going to buy whatever I want to buy because I paid the price. See, I paid the price to be able to go buy and enjoy whatever I want to enjoy. You need to pay your price so you can have that for whatever you want to go do. Get you some assets, right? Get you some assets. All right, quickly. We ain't gonna be able to get to the market today, guys. I got to get out of here by 12 o'clock and I'm already late. I'm already past the time. So last closing remarks and we're gonna get out of here. We got 1 minute. So 1 minute, guess what? Fed getting ready to reduce these rates on Wednesday. I believe, and Tom Ives believes, and Tom Lee believes, we're all bulls. We believe the year finishes strong. We don't know when that's going to happen. I believe it happens in December. I think prior to December, we dip season. We keep accumulating. We're in the accumulating season. And then we'll go to the what? Harvest season. We're going to plant seeds right now. Plant all your seeds the next 2 months. Keep planting seeds. Keep planting seeds. The harvest will come. I'm telling you, when these rates come down and they continue to come down, growth stocks go up. That's the harvest. So be prepared. Get yourself down in the description box. Click on the Mumu link. Open up your Mumu account today. Get yourself up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Mumu brokerage account, you put $100 in there, you're going to get 5 free stocks, big boys. When you put $1,000 in there, you're going to get 15 free big boy stocks. Didn't say blue chip, just big boy. And then you got an opportunity to go buy you some big boy blue chips to add with them if you want to. Get down in the description box and click on that Mumu link. Don't delay. Act today. Time running out on a lot of y'all. See, if you did what I told you to do in January, you'd have been way up right now. And again, I'm no Nostradamus. I'm just telling you, history tells you what's going to happen. It's a continuous stock market. I keep telling you, it's a continuous bull market. There's no point in having a stock market if it don't go up. All you got to do is get your butt in there and be patient. It's going to go back up. Keep telling y'all this. Some of y'all listen, some of y'all don't. That's all I can do is tell you. That's all I can do is tell you. So get down to that description box, click on that Mumu link, go open up your Mumu account today. Send me an email, let me know you opened it, you funded it. I'm gonna send you the tutorial videos. I'm gonna send you the Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0. Then you're ready to go. Bring yourself back here every day, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, and get you some financial food, and then take that food, go do what you gotta do. Go feed the investments. That's all you gotta do. Take the food, go feed the investments. Take the food, go feed the investments. Just do that, and just do it for a long enough period. In this continuous bull market, history says you win. Not me, history. Go look at the history of the stock market, guys. 90-year history of the S&P 500, 7 to 10% rate of return. You just gotta be patient. Take this financial food and go feed your investments. Go sow some seeds so you can reap a huge harvest. You don't get no harvest if you ain't sowed no seeds. Go sow you some seeds. Get down in the description box, click on that Mumu link today. Open up that Mumu account, go get that free stock, go get that free money. Hey, wealth builders, get this t-shirt. We're gonna get these t-shirts rolling for those that participate. If you wanna be a wealth builder, beautiful, you like this old neon, I don't know what color this is, but whatever it is, I like it. If you want one, if you wanna be a part of the wealth builders, get yourself to the website, www.richardfain.net. Sign up today, join today, become a member. Get yourself into the community chat, start participating, and then get yourself a t-shirt. Because I'm going to buy a bunch of them, and I'm going to give them away for free. Right? Because that's how we roll. That's how we roll. I want my people to understand I got their back. I'm not here to exploit them. I'm not going to be over there trying to exploit my people out of every little dime they got. Oh, buy this t-shirt from me. Oh, buy this and buy that. Do this and do that. Do this and do this. We having none of that over there in my community. So Miss MJ, I'm going to step to her. We're going to get it right. We're going to figure out a compromise. I love a compromise. You win, I win type situation. And then we're going to buy them from her. I'm going to buy them from her. And I'm going to give them away for free. So if you want to be a wealth builder, get yourself down in the description box and click on my website link, www.richardfain.net. Hit that join button, hit that membership button, and get yourself over to the wealth builders today, because we're going to have a party when Nvidia stock go to $1,000 a share at sometime in the not too distant future. You're going to want to be in that party, man. It's going to be wild. I don't know where we're going to have it at, but it's going to be nice. Just wealth builders, enjoying wealth. Man, I can't wait till that day come. I cannot wait. Well, all right, guys, I'm late. I got to get down to this car dealership. So thank y'all for stopping by the channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash that like button for me 1,000 times if you don't like. If you like, smash it, smash it, smash it. I really would appreciate that. Stay strong, stay long. Thoughts become things. See it in your mind, hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Nvidia to Uranus. Peace.